guys, B here with Whimsy Stamps, and today we're going to be making an out of this world card using this set right here, that is the Space Moonies, and then we're also going to use the moon background. Let's go ahead and get started. So here I have my piece of white cardstock and it measures 5 inches by 5 inches, and what we're gonna go ahead and do is stamp the moon background. I wanna position the moon right at the bottom and then the space above the moon. So we are gonna go ahead and center this the best way we can, and also for this I am going to be using a Memento Tuxedo black ink because I'm gonna be coloring this time with OHUHU alcohol markers. Those are like my second favorite after Copics. And here you see me just centering my moon, and I'm going to speed this up until we get to the point of stamping. Okay, so here is how it turned out. It is so well stamped. I love it. And now we're gonna go ahead, set this aside, and we're gonna be creating a mask with this so we can color the space. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and be right back and show you. Okay, so here is what we previously stamped, and then here is my mask, and I am just going to align it to that border, and we're gonna go ahead and start with our distress ink and distress oxide, coloring the top part. For the space part, I'm going to be using peacock feathers, dusty concord prize ribbon, and black soot. And you'll see that I go back and forth between my previous color so I can get a really good blend. I am going to speed through this part, but I suggest that you add as little or as much color as you like. I love when it is really like vibrant, strong colors, so I am heavy-handed with my ink. This is how it looks like. Now we're gonna go ahead and add some texture to this background, and we're gonna be using the Distress spray stain picket fence and a brush pewter. I hardly ever use the spray. I actually always open it and use the straw, the nozzle, I don't know how you call it, and just flick it around it, or if you want smaller ones you can always use a brush. And now I'm gonna go ahead and dry this and come back and show you how it looks. And this is how it looks. I just love that brush pewter spray. I just love it. It's one of my favorites. Now we're gonna go ahead and stamp our images. I'm gonna be using this alien couple here, and maybe that one, or maybe just the astronaut. We'll see as we go. And then I think I'm gonna use the sentiment "Love You to the Moon and Back," and for this I'm gonna again use my Misty and Memento Tuxedo black ink. My images are done and ready to color, and then from my background I also have to remove that mask and color it as well. And again, I am using OHUHU alcohol markers. Once you remove the mask, oh my goodness, this looks so good, you guys. I love it so much. We're gonna go ahead and color these. All the colors that I'm using are in the description box below and also in the top right corner. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started coloring. I am closing up here so you can see better, and I am using different grays for the moon. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a moon or maybe a different planet, but I went ahead and went with the moon. So my images are colored and ready to go. I'm just gonna fussy cut around them and then we will add them to the card. Now I'm just gonna add a few markings to my aliens. I imagine them kind of like reptile skin, so I'm adding some spots here and there, and I'm also adding some spots on the astronaut. Here is my card base. I have chosen black cardstock, and we're gonna go ahead and glue down our background, and for this I'm using my Beverly Arts glue. For my astronaut, I'm gonna use some Beverly Art dimensionals. These dimensionals are fantastic. They come so handy and you don't have to cut anything. Perfect thickness, perfect size. And in the description box below, I will leave the link for them because Whimsy Stamps carries them. For my cute aliens, I am gonna use one of these wobblers, I think they're called. They have this spring, you know, and you can wobble your image. So I guess wobbler, it's the right word for these. So I'm just gonna add it to the back and add it to my card. Here I'm stamping my sentiments, and you'll see at the end that I did not end up using the constellation heart, so I just used the love you to the moon and back. Then I noticed that I have this confetti mix that I made, and it has little stars, so I wanted to add some stars to my background to tie it all together. And this is how the card turned out. Absolutely love it, and these aliens wobbling there, it's so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you later.